All right, today we're going to hopefully help your teaching and taking attendance be a little less of a hassle, a little more efficient, and easier to do more frequently. So we're going to learn how to make a seating chart, and in this case, my disclaimer is I'm on a MacBook and I have Keynote, but I'm sure this works in PowerPoint or Google Sheets or whatever on any type of computer. So the point is not to sell the product, but the process here. Okay, so starting off, you can do this in any order you want, but start with the text box. I'm going to set my default color here to black and bold. And let's just call this first period, whatever you want to call it, okay? Get the size right. Triple clicking, in this case, will highlight the whole thing. You can also click and drag over the whole thing. And I just want to get it to the size I want, because once I finish a chart, I'm just going to copy it and paste it and then alter the other one. So all the font sizes and desk arrangements will stay the same. So I'm going to put that there for now. Okay. Another thing we can do now that we have the class is I want to put where my desk is. So I'm going to add a shape, a little square. Let's get the color. I want the color to be no fill, but I want to have a border. And remember, this is the first time. Once you set it up, this is so easy, and I'll show you that in a second. So I'm going to drag my little rectangle over here, okay? Or better yet, why don't we put a text in that says teacher desk, Mr. W's desk. That's me, Mr. Witcher, yeah. Okay, bold. I'm going to stick with that. Now I'm going to add a border to it in the style. There we go. Now I can drag my desk. It's easier than moving the actual desk. That's the whole idea. Okay. Oh, look, now I can't alter the size of my desk. So I'm going to get rid of my border. I'm going to add a shape like I did the first time. And I think it's important that you see this, and you as teachers know this. It's important to show the mistakes happen. I think, anyway. I want no fill, but I do want a border. There we go. Now I can drag my desk, and I can even change the size of my desk. There, and then I can take my text box. Boom. So there's my desk. Now, the hardest part might be what I do is I stand on top of a table, in my case, and I take a picture of another table. So this is actually an aerial view, just using my phone, of one of the tables in my room. Now, these tables are a bit smaller than my desk. I have a huge desk. So they're about like that. So you resize the table to suit whatever you have. And then I count the tables in my room. I have 2, 4, 6, 10, 12. I have 12 of these. So it's as simple as Command C, copy, and then Command V, paste. And there's another identical desk. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There. I just mass produced 12 tables faster than a factory could do it. And now, let's say I want to do, if I want to create table groups, for example, groups of 4 kids, I'm going to take these tables. I can select multiple on a Mac here. I can hit Command, select, and choose as many as I want. I can choose them all at the same time. But I'm going to go to Arrange, and I'm going to take them to 90 degrees. Now I can take this table, slide it up front, pair it up with another one. Boom, I've got a table group. Okay, let's go ahead and do that with all of these. See if I can select them all. You may or may not do your grouping this way. I don't all the time, but I'm just demonstrating how you can drag tables around. You can spin them. You can set them up in rows facing one direction or the other. It's pretty easy, pretty intuitive. It's a little time consuming the first time, but our point is to do it once, save it, and then just copy it and duplicate it and do that sort of thing. Okay, so I'm going to select every table by holding down the Command key. I'm just selecting all the ones that I did not already turn, and I'm going to rotate them 90 degrees. Boom, all at the same time. That saves a lot of time right there. So let's say I want to have a couple table groups there, a couple down the middle, and a couple over here. I know nobody has a cookie cutter classroom quite like this. Neither do I. Trust me, I'm just showing you how to make a seating chart. Okay, so we've got our desks arranged. Now, student names. So text, I don't know why it keeps going to white here. I'm sure it's user error, it always is. Let's say we've got a student named Joe with an E. Okay, and if you like that font size, good. So let's take Joe, put him over here. That looks good, right? If you have a color printer, it's even better. You could make Joe's font white. Maybe it'll show up better if you have black tabletops, or if you have white tabletops, maybe black works better. I'm just going to use black for the purpose of demonstration. Now, I've got Joe. I've got the font, color, size that I like. So once again, I'm just going to Command C, Command V, and I've just cloned Joe. But then I'm going to double click there and say I have Kim. Okay, there I've got two people. And you can keep doing that just like we did with the tables. Okay, I've got two students. I'm going to Command click on both of them. Then I'm going to Command C to copy, Command V to paste. And let's say I'm going to have 24 students here because it's a perfect world, of course. I've got 24 chairs and 24 kids and 12 boys, 12 girls, just like all the textbooks tell you. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. I got 12 Joes and 12 Kims. Now, if I drag them over here and say, well, wait a minute, this is actually Jane. Every time I double click, it highlights the name. I change the name. Easy. And let's say, oh no, they don't get along. They had a fight in second grade. I'm going to move Jim down here. Drag and drop. Drag and drop. You can drop them in pairs. You could do singles, one at a time. If you want to go girl, boy, you do that. So, okay, we've got the class, we've got the shapes. Let's say your kids, you know, maybe you want to do something like this. I don't, but I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I want to make this a little small. I'm getting a little sidetracked here, but hopefully you get the point. You can make this however good or bad you want it. Put an X. Some people stand at the desk and then they spin the chart around. They can't figure out where to go. It's like, hey, Kim, right there. You're standing here. There you go. But, you know, it's people's spatial awareness can be different. But anyway, you can also, let's say if they get disoriented and you want to make sure they know where the door is. Everything's defaulting to white for me right now. There we go. Why is it doing that? Okay. Let's try that again. Boom. There's the shape, the style. There it is, the color. Jeez. Hey, you should practice before you make a video, mister. Hey, take it easy. Take it easy. Okay. So let's say there's a door, right? There's the door. Copy. I make another Jim, but I turn him into Jim Morrison. Get it? Okay, we're going to shrink that down because I don't need a huge label, maybe not bold. Maybe I show the kids where the door is. I'm going to Command C, Command V, repeat my line now that I got it the color I want. Getting efficient here. In my room, I got a big old whiteboard over here, and I've got a big screen up front. This can help kids with their spatial awareness, which is a great math skill, but also it helps them find their seat. So I'm going to call this big screen, and I'm going to Command C, Command V, right? Copy and paste. And I'm going to call that whiteboard. And then I'm going to arrange that by spinning it 90 degrees and dragging it over there. So maybe that helps kids find their seat. But anyway, sorry, I got an email notification. You're going to drag the names around, put them where you want. You get the idea, right? Okay, I've got desks. I've got my desk, class period, door, lines, shapes, arrangement. It's good stuff. Anyway, once you do this, I'm going to show you a completed product here. I'm going to show you the actual one that I just made today. So there's my first period. I teach a metacognition class. There's my names. And let's say I wanted to make a new one. All I have to do is Command C, Command V, and it adds another one over here in my thumbnails. And then I can drag names around, rotate desks. Excuse me, I got something in my throat. Rotate desks, drag names, and save it, and then delete the original one. I could go back up here and hit delete, okay? And then I've got a new seating chart, and I hit print. Done, okay? I don't want to save this. It's going to ask me if I want to. No, okay. Good, so there we go. This video's over. Sorry it took me so long, but this is so easy, and once you set it up, it's just copy and paste and copy this and delete that, and it's a one-time setup, but it's makes my life so easy. I can print new charts all the time. All right, well, thanks for watching, and see you next time. All right, take it easy.